going to ask you questions about black holes because then I can talk about our Game Jam game and then link it in my paper.
Okay.
I think it'd be funny.
Sure.
Okay. I don't even know how to start this. What the fuck? Oh, it can be an audio/video file. That's fun. SoundCloud/YouTube link? Why the
SoundCloud?
Yes, I'm uploading this to SoundCloud. Awful. Rancid even.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I'm not doing that. Oh, it will be an audio file. Okay, I will have to edit this then.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess we just speak towards the mic.
Yeah.
I'll turn up the gain slightly more.
Yeah.
But just, I guess if we laugh, it'll clip.
Oops. We're not allowed to laugh in this podcast. Welcome back to the Bald Podcast. This is my joke podcast that I use in all of my assignments. Welcome back to the Bald Podcast. We're not even talking about bald people today. We're talking about black holes. And if you think about it, black holes are bald. So it's tangentially related.
Okay.
Yes. Anyways.
They don't have hair.
Yeah, exactly. We have a singular audience member and she is judging us. Well, you can't see her. It's okay. So I have a love for black holes, and I do want to interview you on black holes because together we did make a game related to a black hole.
That we did.
Yeah, at the Triangle Game Jam. This entire podcast was totally not created just so that I can talk about this fucking thing. I shouldn't curse. Oops.
Here, I'm coughing, so you have to cut this part out.
No. I need the.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
It's fine. This is a Jenkins podcast.
Unhinged.
Okay.
Okay, so black holes. They're cool. Black holes are cool.
Black holes are cool. I will link the Triangle Jam
game
thing, the itch page.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I will link it, and specifically our game, because it is somewhat accurate to black holes, I think.
Honestly, not really.
Not really.
From what I understand, we took a lot of liberties for game mechanics.
Yeah.
Because technically you shouldn't really feel a difference in timescale, but the timescale does change when you get closer. It would be from an outside perspective that it would change.
Yeah.
Although I guess you don't really feel it in game because of the amount that gravity increases.
Yeah.
Anyways, I love spaghettification.
Spaghettification.
Yay.
Yay. So I guess I will skip the first question because, I mean, we both know black holes are real. I don't know why the first question's like, are black holes real?
Well, technically they are still theoretical.
Yeah, they are. But do you think they actually exist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like, it's like, technically they're theoretical, but also here's a picture we took of one.
I love astrophysicists where they're like, okay, theoretically this thing exists. Also, here's a picture of it. So, since you think black holes exist, what do you think are their properties?
They're super dense. They have a lot of mass, and that is why they have so much gravitational pull. They have so much that even light can't fully escape it if it goes directly in, and then light will also bend dramatically around them. Because of the amount of gravitational force, time will dilate closer to them. Things crossing the event horizon will spaghettify. I think that's the extent of what I know.
Okay. That is a lot of knowledge relating to black holes, which is more than, like, the regular layperson.
Yeah. Regular layperson. It big.
It big and dense.
I don't think they even know that. I'm gonna be honest.
There are some theories about black holes being, like, similar to wormholes, and they teleport you to other places. No, they don't.
Yeah, I've heard that theory, and then people are like, oh, but the black hole is a portal to the white hole that spits you out. It's like,
what's a white hole?
I don't know. I think it's made up specifically for that theory.
That's fucked up. Are they like a white dwarf, but they like no, it's the reverse version of a black hole
Yeah.
where they like repulse you.
I'm pretty sure that's all it's supposed to be.
Oh,
But like that
was
makes
a
zero
joke.
sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I mean, if the gravitational push is similar to like a a red giant. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
We're getting sidetracked. So
Negative gravity. Negative density. Negative mass.
I mean, theoretically, antimatter exists.
Yeah. I guess it would be like a black hole made out of antimatter.
Well,
I don't want to think about that right now.
we're not astrophysicists. We're just like we're
My
random.
brain hurts.
We're autistic furries. We're thinking. I might have to cut that. Oh no.
God.
This is why I can't be a podcaster.
The pollen has made its way to my throat. God damn it.
No. This is so disjointed.
Don't even edit it out. Just censor it so they have to guess what we said.
No. They're gonna think I said a slur or something.
Never mind. Okay. Continue.
So since you know about like general information and facts about black holes, what do you think, by your definition, what a black hole is?
I don't know. I guess I would say it's just a large, supermassive, dense mass, right? Is that all it is, or is there more to the definition?
There is likely more to the definition because what you described could describe a bunch of other things. Like it could possibly fall under the definition of supernovas because stars do collapse in on themselves and become like really dense.
Yeah, and that does produce black holes sometimes, right?
Yeah, but not always.
Is the threshold that like there's a event horizon that you can't escape?
That's probably part of it. For reference, at the time of recording, I haven't like gone in depth into learning about black holes. I just generally know information about them.
Okay.
This is a great segue. What do you think exactly happens when a black hole forms? How do they form? What is the process? What do you think?
I mean, my previous understanding was that when a star collapses and goes like supernova, sometimes it will collapse into something so dense that the gravity well pulls in more and more stuff and compresses it, and then just keeps growing and growing and becoming more and more massive and dense to the point that it crosses that point where it's like even light can't escape. That's what I thought. Is that right?
Well, asking if something is right in
Okay,
astronomy
is that up to date with the most recent accurate findings?
I'm actually not sure myself. I am kind of going here asking these questions with also a similar amount of knowledge as you.
I guess we did make a game together on this topic.
Yes, we did. I will probably turn this into a combination blog and podcast where I will go back and do research and correct either myself or you or both of us.
Those like, is it like those podcast videos or like vodcasts where little tooltips pop up on screen? It's like, actually, this idiot is completely wrong. Here's the real information.
You have a pop-up of my little fursona, and they're just like, these two idiots are wrong.
You can trust me, because I'm a rat.
I mean, rats are like the animal used in labs to like test things. Anyways, so do black holes really exist? As in, like, what's the scientific evidence for black holes existing from what you know? What makes you think they exist?
I mean, I've heard that people measure the bending of light around them, and that's really the only way we can get info on it.
Yes, and there is also ways of detecting, I think it's mass. I could be wrong.
You're meant to put that in the podcast. You're meant to repeat it louder.
I didn't hear it exactly because I have hearing loss.
You could just say it out loud.
Yeah,
like,
you can just say it out loud.
This will be heavily cut.
Spectrometer? Mass spectrometer.
I mean, probably. Surprise guest to the podcast.
It's okay. This is not a formal podcast anyways. They're getting some random autistic student to do this for an assignment.
On the Bald Podcast.
On the Bald Podcast. If I had a nickel for every time I had to make a podcast for a class for an assignment, I would have 2 nickels. It's not much, but it's weird that it happened twice. I love saying that line. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
In terms of my knowledge, I think black holes can be detected either through observing the amount of light around part of the universe, and if it's bending or absent, then there is likely a black hole. There is also detecting mass, and black holes can orbit things. I could be wrong. I think there is a orbiting binary of black holes, and we can, through a bit of math, we can calculate the mass of the 2 orbiting celestial bodies, which could include black holes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Turn, face the mic. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. So cool.
Mike,
so cool.
Mike,
so
the
cool.
board, please.
So cool. Mike, the board, please.
We're getting so distracted. Now, next question.
Okay.
Can anything escape a black hole?
I mean, depends on how close you get. Like, if you get to the event horizon, no. No, nothing. But, like, if you're not quite there, then, like, theoretically, depending on how close you are, you can escape. But there's a point of no return, at some point, depending on how much, I guess, energy and movement and whatever you have. Like, light will still bend around it because of how influenced it is by the gravity.
Yeah. I honestly believe nothing can really escape a black hole once it reaches past the event horizon, because gravity, it loves absorbing more things because of gravity. It's like one of the main 4 forces that influence the universe, along with electromagnetism and strong and weak nuclear forces. I love nuclear forces with quarks.
I mean, from my understanding, gravity is technically... Wait, no, never mind. Technically, gravity is the weakest one, right? But it extends the furthest. Or am I wrong?
That's going into physics territory, and I have not taken a physics class.
It's been years since I heard whatever that spawned from, so it might be wrong.
I have
Who
no
knows?
idea. I just like astronomy. I'm a drama major. This, my silly companion here I'm interviewing is a comp sci major.
Hello.
See what I mean by autistic furries?
You gotta stop saying that. You have to just cut out more.
I'm gonna get demonetized, no! You know what? I might turn this into a YouTube video. I think that would be funny.
Oh my god.
And then you just have an image of, like, the 2 furries talking at a stupid-ass table with a black hole on it, and then at the end of the video, they all die. They won't. Even, like, with tiny black holes, they're not gonna suck up everything and then we all die. There's a reason why we all haven't died yet, and theoretically there are black holes existing.
Yeah.
We're fine. Anyways, speaking of death, what do you think, hypothetically speaking, would happen if the sun suddenly turned into a black hole that is equal in mass?
Equal in mass?
Yes.
I mean, it would be insanely tiny, right? Because
oh
of
no,
all that mass
sun.
would compress down to the right density for a black hole. Right? Is the question the same size?
No, it's equal mass.
Equal mass. Well then, I mean, one, we would still all probably be dead. Almost immediately.
No, yeah, because the sun's gone.
Because, well, no, sun being gone, that takes like 8.5 minutes to actually affect us.
That's true.
But there being a giant fucking black hole, well, I guess really tiny black hole nearby would mean, yeah, Earth, yoink. I don't think Earth's gonna be in the same place for very long.
Yeah. Well.
Okay. Bye.
Our singular audience member has left.
Damn.
I was gonna say the autistic furry thing again, but I can't. I don't want to get demonetized.
You're not getting demonetized by saying autistic furries.
I mean it in like the most affectionate and positive way possible because I am one and I am proud of it. And yeah.
You admit it! You admit it, finally!
I just want to play Minecraft.
That just reinforces it! Okay, back on track. All of that will be cut out for the school version.
No, yeah. I will make, like...
Hi, YouTube!
Hi, YouTube. I will have to, like, make two separate things. My final project version, where it's all clean. I'm not saying autistic furries or any slurs.
I'm sorry, you said slurs? I must have missed that. When did you say a slur?
Don't worry about it. You have wonderful forgetfulness, so you don't know.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say, don't worry about it.
No.
I turned off the mic for the slur.
Okay.
I didn't actually.
I can't believe this.
Didn't actually say it.
So the mass of the sun is about 1.9, or in astronomy we love simplifying things because we work with large numbers. There's a running joke where mathematicians, when they calculate things with pi, it's they use
4.
one. No, they don't use 4. They would riot. Mathematicians would like actually implode if they just used 4 for pi.
That's what I heard the meme is for like physicists or whatever.
No, mathematicians use 3.14, maybe including 1.5 as well for accuracy. Other general majors that need to use pi, like standard physicists, will probably use 3.14 or maybe 3.1. In astrophysics, it's just 1. It doesn't matter because the number is so small. This is the mass of the sun. 1.9891 times 10 to the 30th power of 30 kilograms. That is a lot of mass.
Yeah.
There's a reason why we say solar masses instead.
Yeah. Reminds me of a thing I saw once. That was the volume of cylinders found using the formula volume equals pi r squared times height. Using pi equals 5, r equals 10, and height equals 10. Find the volume.
What the fuck?
Pi is what now?
Pi is what? What do you mean that's pi?
Yeah. I was misremembering. I think it's engineers that like the memes are like, oh yeah, pi's 3.
Pi is 3.
Pi's 4 actually.
No, of course engineers would do that. I have a friend who's an engineer.
I'm going to slander as many professions as I can.
Yeah, you don't care. You're a comp sci major. Your time is done.
I just type in PI and I'm good. Like,
you don't know what numbers are. You put it in the computer. Black holes, they range in like amount of masses. In terms of crap. So black holes could range from either 5 to 100 times the mass of the sun. Yay! So by that, this is just like by a quick search. So by that, like general information, if it is right, then a black hole that is equal in mass to the sun probably won't do much.
Really?
Theoretically, at the very least.
Would it just collapse in on itself?
I'm not sure. I would assume that, like, at first, not much would happen.
Would it just not have the gravitational force required to keep it together as a black hole? Would it just disperse or like become a...
It would just be a pretty small black hole.
Huh, okay.
At the very least, what would happen is eventually Earth will die off because they just go into super cold winter and everything freezes.
So basically the same as if the sun just disappears.
Basically.
Huh.
And eventually the orbits of the planets will be offset, and in my head I would assume that eventually one by one the planets will eventually orbit closer and closer to the black hole, and the black hole eats them.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, if it's the same mass though, would it have the same gravitational pull?
That is a good
Because then the
question.
orbits would just stay the same.
They would just stay the same, I think.
Huh.
Because if they're equal in mass, yeah, you would just have a black hole in the center. Although, I don't think we found any systems where we have planets orbiting a black hole.
Yeah, because the black holes tend to be too big for that.
Yeah.
They're too dense.
We don't have much reference material to go off of to be able to sufficiently answer this question.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, to me, I think not much would change. It's just that everyone will die off on Earth because we have no light anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Continuing on the hypothetical train of black holes and what we think would happen, what do you think would happen if a human fell into a black hole?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
For one, death.
Uh,
Dead. Gone.
Yeah, because...
Kaput. Because, they'd be torn apart. Well, I guess spaghettified.
Yeah, spaghettified.
And,
Noodle. Human spaghetti.
I remember hearing somewhere that it actually would kind of make a difference if you're going in, side first or, feet first or whatever.
It would make a difference?
It would make a difference in how you're spaghettified and
Okay.
how many, picoseconds you survive. But, yeah, I don't think there's really much to say other than you're dead.
You're dead.
You are no more.
Here, let's add on to the question, since we actually did have to think about this for our game. What do you think the person sees as they're getting closer and closer to the black hole, when they're observing something else that's not close to the black hole, say like a spaceship?
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably the light around them, what they're seeing from outside the black hole's influence would warp from their perspective. And because that's what we had our shader do for our black hole. Everything would warp. Things on the outside of the black hole would seem to speed up. Except, because light would still be coming in. Honestly, yeah, how, maybe somebody falling in wouldn't actually immediately die because they died picoseconds for them, years for the outside world because of how slow time gets to when you're going into the black hole. Except the outside world would have no way of knowing that or seeing that because of the whole there is no escape thing. Cue Hades music.
Yeah, I'll be sure to bass boost
Just
a track of
the
Hades.
fucking Tartarus sting. Da, da, da. Well, that's just the death, but
That's the death, yeah. Hell yeah.
there is no escape. It's just every time I say that, it's just another clip. It's just shorter and shorter and more bass boost. Because when you fall into a black hole, remember, there is no escape. There is no escape. None. No escape. None. No escape.
No escape.
It's okay.
That is the end of the sample questions, but I will ask you my own questions relating to black holes, especially in terms of this question will be related to our game. What is your what was the process of you trying to figure out and emulate a black hole in your game, well, our game, and what did you have to do to make the game both fun but also accurate to black holes?
Well,
What a fascinating question. I'm glad you asked.
That piece of look at that!
oh my god, it's in the red so far.
No.
Oh, that's just a solid block of audio. Okay.
No.
No more Kane voice. No more Kane voice.
I need a Kane jump scare.
Kane, jump scare.
No.
Okay, that's not really Kane. That's just announcer.
No,
I
it
know.
would be funny if it was Kane though. You just smack a picture of Kane on the video.
Welcome to the amazing digital circus.
If-
My name is Kane. I'm a ringmaster. Get ready for the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping paraphernalia you ever laid your eyes upon.
Kane, what are you doing here? Where's Zubal?
In the black hole.
No!
Okay, you can join them.
If this is shown to my lecture class, I'm going to crash out.
Just cut this out. Cut this whole bit out. This is for YouTube only.
Yeah, this is YouTube only.
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Oh god.
This this is why you can't have two autistic furries running a podcast.
Okay. Anyway, So, to get the black hole to be a decent mix of accurate and, you know, actually kind of playable, one, we turned down the influence by a ton.
Yeah.
And two, we made it so that, like, there's a little bit of time dilation when you get close, but not too much, because then you'd get back to the scrap cellar and they'd have rusted. And also, like, it's not even noticeable by the time I added gravity effects, because I started out being like, oh, okay, time slows a little bit when you get closer for the player, but it actually speeds up for the debris around you, so that it gives the illusion of, like, you're moving slow, because really everything would be slow. It'd feel normal to you. But from a gameplay perspective, you want it to be a more challenging experience closer to the black hole, so why not make the objects move faster and the player move slower to say, oh, your time is slowed down. But then we also added the gravity that increases when you get closer to the black hole, which one means that you have to kind of unlock a lot of gravity resistance in order to get close enough for that to matter. And two, I had to make the debris and asteroids moving have a lot of momentum to help them resist the black hole, so that I actually have them spawn in with proportional velocity to how close they are, because otherwise they just get sucked right into the black hole.
Basically, the game, though it has, like, the general layman's interpretation of a black hole, to, say, astrophysicists, they'll look at it and be like, what the hell is this?
I feel like an astrophysicist would look at this and be like, okay, so some of the most basic elements of a black hole are wrong, but also this one specific tiny detail is right. What the fuck is happening? Not really.
Not really, but like...
I like to imagine that. It's funny.
If you want to find out what we're exactly talking
Play our game, linked in the description below.
I do recommend checking it out and, like, flying towards the black hole and seeing what happens.
Yeah, I'm proud of how the background looks through that shader.
Yes, because of the parallax of the stars and then the shader itself.
It was a
on the
lot
black
more
hole.
noticeable when we didn't have a giant accretion disk.
Yeah.
Which we added so that you would actually know that you're getting close to the black hole, instead of, oh, things are warping funny, and then just get eaten. Because you can't really zoom out that far in the game.
Yeah.
It's like a maximum of a 2x zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out.
Zoom out. That's what I do when I zoom.
What is happening? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I think there's a gas leak.
Oh no! Gas leak! Gas leak! And then I put the Deltarune explosion noise. Gas leak! Gas leak!
Okay, what's the next question?
I didn't look too far into my project. There's a before, during, and after interview bits I have to do.
Oh,
Aw, man, I have to do not fun.
Is there anything that's relevant for the interview itself? Also, you're telling me you didn't look at that before interviewing me?
No. I can edit it out.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Never interview an autistic furry, otherwise this will happen. Jeff the shark, what are you doing here?
Imagine turning this in unedited.
No, I think my professor will kill me. He'll just look at it and be like, what the hell is this?
Plus, we're 35 minutes in.
Oh, that's fucked up. This will be a shortest interview, holy shit. Hold on, there's a YouTube link in here. What does this lead to?
Should we just pause the interview and resume it?
Oh, this interview is 10 minutes long. That's so short. Okay, we're good.
I mean, you're gonna have to edit like 90% of this out.
I know.
But, okay, I guess that it concludes the interview unless you do the work you were supposed to do before the interview, during the interview.
Oops.
And then realize that you needed to ask me something else, I guess. In which case, we could do it over Discord. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
When you walked in here, you didn't even think you needed audio. You just wanted to record it for record keeping.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
we may have to, like, actually, like...
You might need to read your assignments. That's what you need.
Fuck off. I don't like reading.
Me neither. Fair.
I'm doing the fucking whip tick that my chem professor did. Alright. Okay, class, are we good? Alright, moving on.
Alright, moving on. Pizza sour sound effect.
No! Oh no. Okay. Yeah, this sucks. Okay, what I will do, this will be like my before interview bit. We'll do an actual interview over Discord so we can have our PNG tubers.
Oh my god. we can set that up later. It's fine. You can have reactive audio to waveforms. It doesn't have to be live. Anyway, I think this is fine if you edit it out. Like,
I hope so.
it's gonna be even more chaotic over Discord, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, that's so
We can
Imagine-
add onto it if we need to.
No, imagine if we like, no, if we do it over Discord on the stage and then we have audience members and then they can like turn in questions about like black holes. That'd be
No.
like the most chaotic.
No.
No, they're gonna ask dumb questions like, hey, are there bad bits that are black holes? That's like a Josie question right there.
The answer is yes.
Agree. Black holes are hot as. What is
Yes,
the
they are. Black holes are insanely hot.
Hold on, temperature. Not black. Holy shit.
Oh my god. Also, this
No,
is...
they're actually absolute.
no.
They're near absolute zero.
Oh wait, they are?
They're cold.
Oh, they're cold.
Yeah.
God damn it, we're learning stuff about black holes, which means this goes into the podcast. Have fun editing around that bit.
I know, right?
Hold
Like,
on. We can do a retake of like learning that.
yeah.
Just ask me what I think the temperature of a black hole is.
Okay, I didn't think of this question before. Question that goes back to my question of like what happens when like there's a black hole in equal mass that replaces the sun. What do you think the temperature is?
Well, because it's so dense and like the gravitational forces are pushing down on it, wouldn't it make sense if like all that compression means it's insanely hot? Or wait,
Hold on.
no, because the heat can't escape either. So
Yeah.
would that mean it's insanely cold?
But black holes are typically near absolute zero.
Oh wow.
Hawking radiation. Yeah, so I am. Hold on. So my theory of everything dies in a nuclear winter. Not nuclear winter. Well, I guess if the sun goes nuclear,
it wouldn't
and
be nuclear.
it wouldn't be. I mean, nuclear fission is the process of which stars convert one element into another at their core.
Is it not fusion?
Well, insert PNG of a rat telling
I
me either I'm
don't
right
know.
or wrong.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It is at least fusion. We would go into like a.
It's like we don't know how to do fusion correctly yet, right? Like, or well, safely.
We were able to emulate it.
Oh, we were?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's I think there's a lab in.
I'm out of date.
There is a lab out there
God
that
damn it.
was able to superheat some hydrogen atoms and make a helium nuclei in the
Oh, wow.
process. Yeah.
Nice.
It took a lot of heat, of course, because stars at their core are stupid hot.
Yeah.
But we did do it. We were able to do it with great difficulty.
Insane.
And stars just do it every second. They're like nuclear power plants, if you think about it.
So not really close to a fusion engine then.
Yeah.
Darn. All right. Well.
Oh, okay. The accretion disks and the matter that surround black holes do have a good bit of temperature because they get hotter due to the friction and compression. So you are right.
Oh.
So it's just
okay.
the outer side of the black hole in the accretion disk, but like at its core, absolute zero.
Because the heat can't escape. The heat gets pulled in.
I don't know if the heat.
Well,
gets
okay. No. Yeah. The heat. I might be stupid. The heat it doesn't have mass to pull.
It's okay.
I'm silly.
Yeah, effective temperature based on the amount of radiation they emit. It's cold. But like how much of that temperature from the friction of the objects surrounding the black hole would be able to reach Earth?
I doubt very much.
Yeah, we would all be dead.
Yeah.
Cold.
Yeah.
Cold means death. That's what Solomon says. Insert picture of Solomon.
Thanks, Solomon.
Thanks, Solomon. Everything would be dead. Oh, I love Solomon. They're a silly little rat.
Solomon, where the fuck did you go?
Solomon disappears.
Solomon, where the fuck are you? Oh, there you are.
What happened? I did it stupid. Okay, that tab is dead to me.
Okay.
This video has to be heavily edited. Oops. But yeah,
I don't think that was ever a question.
yeah. This concludes the interview. Along the way, this will be a fairly short interview in your eyes, but this took like almost an hour to record because me and my friend kept on joking around.
It was relevant. It's just not appropriate for an interview context.
No, it's not appropriate for like a school project context.
Yeah.
Maybe for like a standard interview that's like not standard, but
Look out for the longer version on YouTube. That's where this is going.
I will send the informal version where I don't leave out all the fun jokes and silliness. But the actual project version I will turn in, and
The thought of any of that making it through to a school project setting kills me a little inside.
No, it's okay. Like, if I'm allowed to be so silly in my grad classes, then like I can be a little bit silly here.
Yeah.
I love physics. I love astronomy. I love astronomy more than physics. I have been asked, hey, have you considered being like an astrophysicist? Because of how much I love astronomy. I've considered it, but the physics part will kill me.
That is very fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why I picked black holes for this interview is because black holes is like one of my favorite like weird theoretical space objects to like think about and talk about because they are very mysterious and weird because you look at space and you wouldn't think there's just a hole in space, but there is.
There's a tear in the fabric of reality.
Well,
Of space-time.
Space-time. Also, I will tell you a nice little fun fact before we leave. So you know about, I did mention earlier about stars and how they convert hydrogen to helium at their core.
Yeah.
When they convert hydrogen to helium, you would think, like, because of that conversion, mass is equal, right? Because we're always told law of conservation.
Mass, yeah.
When their masses are different. The helium nuclei are lighter.
Well, yeah, because the rest of the energy becomes heat, right? Because technically it's conservation of energy, and some of that it becomes pure energy, you know?
Alright, so you do know about that, but some people don't. Some people don't know, or at the very least, they don't know exactly why or how that happens. So yes, you are right that...
Don't mind me ruining your interview.
It's okay. I'm just surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised that you, like, know about this, because, like, not the standard layperson usually doesn't know cool things about astronomy, and it means I have to explain extra things like chemistry, and I don't like explaining chemistry. So the reason why, when you're converting hydrogen to helium in the core of a star, and some of that mass is lost along the way in the form of energy, it's because mass and energy are two phases of the same thing. Like water to ice. They're the same thing, just different phases of each other.
Yeah.
I never really thought of it that way, but it makes so much sense when I was told that. Which, thus, the equation that everyone misinterprets and just smacks on anything sciencey, E equals mc squared.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's the conversion equation between energy and mass.
Yeah, energy is mass times speed of light squared.
Yes, I wish people knew that more, because then they can stop like smacking it on like chalkboards when the chalkboard is also like
Engineering.
Yeah, like there's an engineering chalkboard, or like even just a standard calculus chalkboard where it has like the fundamentals of calculus, like derivatives, the limit definition of a derivative, integrals, like a random, I don't know, integral of a ring or a donut.
And then
E
equals mc squared.
that it doesn't belong there.
Right next to a diagram of a Furby.
Not a Furby. All right, class.
I don't know. I just thought of the first like mechanical thing that popped into my head.
All right, class, we're gonna calculate how much energy, like, if we were to convert the amount of energy that this Furby uses into mass, how much mass would this Furby produce?
The same as a black hole, because Furbies are eldritch abominations.
I agree.
It all ties back around.
It all times. Not really. I don't think Furbies would turn into a black hole if they turn into a mass.
But they have so much power because they're eldritch abominations.
No. I could, like, drop kick that shit onto the curb.
They're terrifying.
I hate them.
Have you seen the Boston Dynamics Robodog that got turned into the big fucking Furby?
No! What happened?
I mean, this is great for the YouTube podcast because this is exactly what YouTube podcasts were made for.
No.
Getting sidetracked.
What the fuck?
Oh, that's not the one I'm talking about.
Why is he looking
Those
like
are the
that?
people I'm talking about. I was talking about the one that's a Furby.
No, what happened? I got an ad. I hate ads. Why did they turn him into a Furby? What happened, bro?
For context, Evan and Caitlin, Furby Robodog.
No.
Dog-sized Furby robot.
Dog-sized Furby robot. Bitch. Why?
Just skip to the end.
Ew, I don't like that. Ew.
It also talks.
No.
It has the Furby voice.
What the fuck is that machining in the bottom? Ew. I don't like it. It's like a cursed centaur.
Yeah.
It's the Furby centaur. It's disgusting and I hate it. Ew. I'm going to send this to my grad classmates and they're going to hate me forever.
Okay.
So here, I'll give you a funny story. So my the technical director over at Playmakers, she told me a story about like a hallway that she had to cross, where in the hallway there are a bunch of Furbies on the sides of the walls. And one night she had to go to the bathroom, which is across the hallway.
Oh God.
And she had to like military crawl on the floor, otherwise the Furbies go off in the middle of the night. There was also another story she told me where, like, in one of the closets, there's this old-ass Furby that just kept on talking. So they shoved it away in the corner of a closet, and years later, when they opened it, they looked at the Furby, and it's still, like, talking and saying shit and moving.
Like I said,
And I'm
eldritch
just like-
abomination with infinite energy.
What are we doing? We're like, coal, natural gas. We need to power our cars with Furbies. Gas prices are too high.
This just leads to Tattletale. Like, I'm not gonna.
Tattletale. Tattletale jump scare.
No.
With Mama.
No.
Feed me. Feed me, Seymour.
Is there anything else you need to do for the interview?
Why the fuck would I use Vimeo?
Video?
Vimeo.
I mean, it's a video hosting
Oh
platform.
fuck, I have to actually post it on an online platform. That sucks.
Oh, lovely. You can unlist it though. Just have it unlisted and then post the YouTube version later.
You may keep your site unlisted in the interest of price, but we encourage something that can be shared with the class.
Yeah, an
Uh-oh.
unlisted video.
Oh no, I don't want this to be shared with the class. I say autistic.
You were already planning on having this shown to the class anyway, right? You're already editing it down to be slightly more professional, I hope.
Oh, it's basically a research project. I fucking hate that.
Oh.
Ew. I thought I was gonna have fun.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Does this mean you have to interview me again with more information on Deerfield?
Maybe. Using lecture notes and independent research.
Oh dear.
I need sources.
Okay,
Sources?
yeah, maybe.
Citations?
Maybe.
Oh, this sucks. Ew.
Ew.
Ew. I will still keep this.
I mean, if you're making a video, you can do all that, like, sources and fact-checking both of us through the on-screen stuff.
Okay.
Like, surely that would count.
I hope so.
Anyway, is that it?
Yeah. End of interview. I will be actively fact-checking myself throughout the video.
Yay.
Yay!
Alright, what the fuck? Okay, interview over, recording over. Goodbye.